Hey guys, what's going on? This is Barrett. You don't see my face much because I'd rather shoot what I'm looking at than for you to watch me just talk. But I'm in the sauna. This is the first one that I designed and built. And in the wintertime, me and the buddies meet up every weekend. Now that glamping season has started here at Bodie Farms, this is where we're stationed. They're putting their teepees up and they're starting their glamping operation soon. So we might not be out here as regularly, but maybe we will do like a community session for people staying at Bodie Farms. I think that'd be cool for me to maybe show up every weekend, one day of the weekend, and start the fire in the morning and maybe host a session for the guests here. So that'd be cool. But you know, go check out the website. The website's new. It's going. We're offering 3 standard models. I started off this company thinking I would do full custom, but I realized that we can get more saunas out there and let people experience this, because I thought it was cool when I experienced it. I'll tell you that story later on. But I think people should check this out. I think this is sauna's been going for thousands of years, right? Forever. Heat, some sort of heat therapy. So humans have been doing it forever. It's a thing. And Americans don't do it just because well, there's a lot of reasons. I experienced it, and I thought I could bring my unique skill set and personality to designing and building saunas. So this is the first one that I built. It's got a little changing area up here. It's cool, right? So this first one I designed on just the back of a napkin. I'm telling you, I didn't know much about CAD or any of that, right? So I designed it. I used wooden framing because that's all I knew at the time. And this is what we ended up with. And I think it's beautiful. I think it's great. It functions really well. We've done a couple of upgrades for the venting. I've added a vent down here for the stove feed. So that's cool. And then vents in the, you can't see them probably, but they're in the hot room. I tried a high and a low, or high and a mid, and the mid didn't seem to do much, so we're gonna keep the high for sure. But yeah, tweaking little things here and there. Yeah, check out the website. Go see what you think about those 3 standard models that I'm gonna offer. They're fully welded steel frames, so we can pick them up, we can deliver them however we need to get them into those spots. 3 different sizes. We're going to offer 2 different color options of black. People love the black, and we're going to do a natural cedar. That'll be options for the exterior trim. Interior trim, we've got options for vertical grain cedar in the hot room, or rustic tight knot. And this, what you see behind me, is the black rustic tight knot. That would be an upgrade. But that would be the tongue and groove that we would use, the rustic. This is 6-inch. That's the width of the slat. Okay, so it's less than 6, but they call it 6. So I use 4-inch in the hot room because it shouldn't cup as much. There's less of a chance for that wood to get hot and curl, less surface area for it to bow. So that should keep a straighter wall over time. So that was thought of. I floated these benches in the hot room with no vertical legs. I think that's a pretty easy thing to do. I think it's a killer design look. It only increases airflow, and you can do it in such a way that it works, right? So we float those benches between the walls. That adds more structure to the walls. Double pane glass everywhere. We've considered using, the high temp glazing. Like, they have fireproof glazing tape that they use in wildfire scenarios in California, I think. Or that's kind of a rating that you can get, or maybe a code requirement that you need. I don't know. So we considered that. We figured out what we thought worked. Using like full, this is like a high quality residential door. And we do a commercial stopper through it, so it self-closes. I think that works really well. We'll use black fiberglass for that door, with, of course, tempered insulated glass there. Some people have asked about red light, and if we could use low E glass to allow red spectrum light into their sauna so they could get the benefits of red light therapy. So yeah, we have that option. Most people want to hide the UV and the other harmful rays so it doesn't bleach or let sun bleach your interior, your pillows and your couches and your sauna would fade with sunlight hitting it, right? So, but we have the option to change that glass. We could do bronze glass, so for some privacy. Yeah, just wanted to tell you, go to the website. You'll probably see more marketing stuff coming your way. So, yeah, it's exciting. Just wanted to check in. This is me. This is who you email with, and for now, who handles the stuff. So, I've got a growing team of designers. They're all friends of mine in the Bozeman area, and they're starting their businesses. So I'm using them for their services. They're awesome to work with. And then metal fabrication. I've met other metal fabricators here in Bozeman and surrounding areas. And it's great to work with those kinds of guys. So right now, Wandering Sauna is very small. We don't have any employees, but we subcontract all that out. And we work with some really great people who are growing their business like I am. And it's really cool. It's really fun to do that. So I've got the systems in place to ramp up production this year. So 2025 is going to be a good one. So we're ready now to take some offers, take some orders, and we're going to go on a wait list. And then once we get a few on the wait list, we'll start production. So that'll be really exciting, and excited to do that. Pricing will go up on the website. It's going to be 35, 45, and 55. It's kind of standard for the small, medium, and large. A couple of options change in there. Electric or wood-fired in most of the models. Full draining floor in most of the models. So yeah, check it out. Read up. You'll see a lot of content on there from me in an interview with my good buddy Joe. He's promoting his marketing business and doing great. And he's also doing Unwaffle. Check him out. He helped me create that content. I thought it was informative. It's stuff that I thought was interesting. And if you're like me, then we'll probably have lots to talk about. So you'll see stuff about sauna stones. So cool, how ironic that we have the perfect quarry for sauna stones a couple of valleys over in Paradise Valley, south of Livingston. So cool. But anyway, so lots of cool stuff like that I'll share. I think it'll be fun. Yeah, we're growing a business, but we're also living life, right? So we can do both. So yeah, check it out. I'm sure I'll see more of you later.